waving at the referee to come stop the fight. Bow, come stop the fight. Bow, come stop the fight. Am I lying, doggy?
Since Bronny James got drafted by the Lakers, drama has followed him everywhere. But this time it wasn't just online talk, it was inside the locker room. Reports say tensions exploded and some teammates started targeting him. And the moment LeBron heard about it, things got serious fast. Bronny entered the league with huge pressure after a weak college season at USC and a scary heart issue that kept him out early. Most scouts didn't even expect him to be drafted, yet the Lakers still selected him 55th overall. That instantly sparked accusations that his last name mattered more than his game.
We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
Then came Summer League, and the numbers didn't help his case. Bronny struggled badly, shooting poorly and barely scoring while the Lakers kept losing games. But here's what frustrated everyone. Despite the struggles, he still played heavy minutes, second most on the team. Other players grinding for contracts felt ignored, while Bronny kept getting chances. Insiders said the special attention created distance in the locker room and killed team chemistry before it even had a chance to build.
The first game of the season, opening night, the Griffeys in attendance, father-son duo playing in an NBA game for first time, an absolutely positively wonderful story. And then reality sets in. We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong.
One Summer League player spoke out, saying Bronny was treated differently from the rest, almost separated from the group. Plays were designed just to highlight him, while others were left standing in the corner. That built serious resentment. Guys felt their own futures were being sacrificed just to develop LeBron's son. Even analysts like Stephen A. Smith questioned whether Bronny truly earned an NBA spot or if the Lakers were forcing the situation.
And that's what we're going to talk about. Yo, guys, look. Can we all just come to the conclusion that Bronny James it's not good enough to be on the Lakers? Can we just all finally come to the conclusion, bro?
Management didn't back down, though. Ownership blamed jealousy and said the complaints came from players who weren't good enough to make the team anyway. Coach J.J. Redick called Bronny a development project and kept giving him consistent reps no matter the stats. The organization clearly believed long-term growth mattered more than short-term results, even as losses stacked up and criticism got louder across sports media.
You have people like Richard Jefferson and Tim Legler talking about Bronny has everything. All he needs to do is just, I'm like, really? All he needs to do is just work on one or two things. Really?
To be fair, Bronny did flash some potential. In his final Summer League games, he dropped over 20 points and finally looked confident, attacking and knocking down shots. For a moment, people saw what he could become. But two good performances couldn't erase weeks of struggles, and the debate about whether he truly belonged never stopped. That early friction carried straight into the regular season.
Well, he gets in the game, and the dude is literally scared to shoot, right? The Bucks were leaving him wide open. They basically were treating this dude like Russell Westbrook, like Ben Simmons, folks. They were just daring him to shoot.
Then came the moment that went viral. Against the Bucks, Bronny got a rare start and a real chance to prove himself. Instead, he hesitated. Wide open threes, and he passed them up twice. The offense stalled, Luka threw his hands up in frustration, and the coach had seen enough. 4 minutes in, Bronny was benched immediately. Cameras caught everything. The clips spread everywhere, confidence dropped, tension rose, and inside that locker room, the pressure hit a breaking point. Because when teammates feel like one player is protected while everyone else fights to survive, things turn personal fast. And once LeBron found out what was happening behind those doors, that's when the real storm started.
So J.J. Redick, ladies and gentlemen, he was literally yelling at Bronny James on the sidelines to shoot the ball, right? It got so bad, folks, that he started to cuss Bronny James out on the sideline. So I'm going to put a picture of the graphic on the screen so you guys can see what J.J. Redick told Bronny. Told him pretty much to shoot basketball.
One moment changed everything. 4 minutes on the court, then straight to the bench. And suddenly, the whole league was talking about Bronny James. But that outburst from coach Redick didn't come out of nowhere. It had been building for months. Ever since Summer League, one issue kept showing up: hesitation. Redick's mindset is simple and ruthless. If you're open, you shoot. No thinking, no fear. That's how he built a 15-year NBA career as a pure shooter. Let it fly or sit down. So when Bronny kept passing up wide open looks, it tested his patience fast. To Redick, passing an open shot isn't unselfish, it's a weakness. And weakness doesn't survive in the NBA. Still, Bronny didn't argue. After the game, he owned it, told reporters the coach was right, and admitted he needs to be more aggressive. No excuses, no blaming teammates, just accountability. Soon after, the Lakers sent him to the G League to get reps away from the spotlight, and that move paid off. He dropped 15 points, added 8 assists, grabbed boards, played defense, and looked confident. Quick decisions, strong shots, exactly what the staff wanted to see.
Just felt like on a back-to-back, just him giving us energy, I think, was the goal. You know, maybe put him in a tough spot, you know, flying up yesterday and, you know, nationally televised game and Philly, all that stuff. It's, you know, he didn't play well, but he's been playing great, you know, in the Stay Ready games, and he's been playing great in the G.
On social media, it looked like chaos. Clips went viral. People called it embarrassing. But inside the team, way calmer. The Lakers kept winning, starting the season 10-4, so nobody felt like the moment hurt the locker room. Still, it sparked a bigger conversation across the league. How tough is too tough for young players? How do you balance pressure with confidence? And with Bronny, everything is magnified because of his last name. Every mistake becomes national news. Surprisingly, there was no backlash from veterans. No drama. Most saw Redick's reaction as tough love, not disrespect. But fans kept wondering one thing: how was LeBron handling all this?
How's that chapter been satisfying, actually seeing the tangible growth?
Seeing his growth? I mean, it's been great to see and to watch. And he's still young. I mean, obviously just turned 21 not too long ago, and he's still learning and, you know, still getting better with each and every rep.
LeBron's approach shocked a lot of people. He stayed completely hands-off. No complaints, no special treatment, no calling coaches. He said it many times, Bronny has to earn everything himself. LeBron doesn't want to interfere or make things easier. After nearly losing his son during that cardiac arrest scare, just seeing him healthy and playing again means more than minutes or stats. He's watched Bronny slowly improve and said the growth is real, even if outsiders don't notice. For him, this journey isn't about hype, it's about survival, maturity, and becoming a man.
I think he's enjoying the process. I think you're going to obviously ask him, you know, more than me. He's not a resident anymore, so we don't talk too much. He has his own place. So I can't just but he's great.
Even during rough nights like that 1-minute appearance against the Spurs, LeBron stayed quiet. No public frustration, no behind-the-scenes pressure. Team insiders say he respected every coaching decision. Bronny later revealed his dad constantly gives him the same advice: ignore the noise. Forget trade rumors. Forget social media hate. Don't read comments. Just work. Control what you can control. Everything else is a distraction. That mindset kept Bronny focused while the world kept judging.
As a parent, to be able to be, you know, there to witness a child of yours start to live out a dream of theirs is something Bronny has always talked about, you know, and he's, you know, said, we asked him plenty of times, like, what is your end goal? And his end goal is to be in the NBA. And to see him almost at that moment, you know, for a parent is something that you could just be in awe of, because, I mean, that's what you want your kids to be able to live out their dreams.
And that's what makes this story bigger than basketball. Not the benchings, not the criticism, not the viral clips. It's the mentality. Most young players would crack under this pressure. Bronny didn't. He kept grinding, kept learning, kept fighting for his place. No shortcuts, even with the biggest name in the game behind him. Because in the NBA, your last name might open the door, but only your game keeps you inside. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and share, because this Bronny and LeBron story is far from over.
He's definitely not his dad, and I'm not him. I wouldn't be able to handle the scrutiny and all the things that he got going on, you know, at his age, at his level, and with social media. Like, I didn't have social media to deal with when I came in at 18. I did have a lot of scrutiny. I did have a lot of things that was put on my shoulders, but I didn't have, you know, every single day around the clock news coverage, sports shows, things of talking about this particular person every single day.
LeBron James has always had influence in team decisions, but when it comes to Bronny, he's been unusually hands-off. Unlike past roster moves where he might push behind the scenes with his son, he's publicly committed to staying out of it. On October 1st, 2025, LeBron posted about his legacy and hinted at the dream of playing alongside both sons, but framed it as a personal milestone, not a demand for minutes. Yet questions about how Bronny even landed on the Lakers remain constant. Critics immediately cried nepotism. Most mock drafts didn't see Bronny as a clear second-round talent, and yet he was selected at 55th overall. LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, reportedly called several teams during the draft, warning them against picking Bronny, hinting he might go to Australia instead. The result, teams passed, and the Lakers scooped him up. A move so audacious it had never been attempted before, essentially shaping the draft to fit a family plan.
Bronny's coming with. Like, they're not, it's going to be a package deal. So LeBron thinks, again, he's overplayed his hand here. Not only can I dupe some contender into taking my 55 mil, I'll get him to bring my bum son along with me too. Nobody wants this arrangement, so he's stuck in Lakerland here for the year. And
LeBron himself had stoked speculation years earlier, saying in 2022, wherever Bronny is, that's where I'll be, implying he'd prioritize teams drafting his son over pure championship contention. After the draft and LeBron's subsequent 2-year extension with the Lakers, the narrative intensified. Public backlash was fierce. Critics called it blatant nepotism, arguing it undermined the integrity of the draft. Former Lakers center Kwame Brown openly criticized the move, saying LeBron used his power to force an opportunity onto his son that others had earned. Stephen A. Smith spotlighted Bronny's stats and questioned how he could remain in the rotation with performance this week. The debate wasn't going away. At the end of the day, this isn't only about draft picks, nepotism, or stats. It's about a father watching his son navigate a pressure cooker world, teaching him to endure, fight, and grow on his own. Bronny's journey is far from over, and the lessons he learns now will define him both on and off the court. If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and share this video with friends who love NBA drama. Keep watching because the saga of LeBron and Bronny is just getting started.